Hey guys, this is Nathan, and welcome back to Forever Stranded. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am doing great. So I spent a whole bunch of time between episodes trying to get some farms that was going to work for our animals, and I realized there is no need for any complicated farms or large lag-producing fields filled with animals or anything like that. We can simply make a powered spawner from Ender.io and get as many of those animals as we want. So I originally had set up, and you probably saw it in the thumbnail of the last video, there's some large pens over by the shuttle that I had put tons and tons of cows and pigs and all kinds of other stuff in, and there's still quite a few cows here, but I originally had this filled with pigs, and it was just a total pain. I was trying to make myself a breeding apparatus, and it just was not working. But as you can see, that powered spawner, yeah, we've got more pork than we really know what to do with now, and that's a good thing. That makes me really happy. So if we head back up here to the base, we can see why it was that I was going to get all this pork. So we're going to throw three stacks of pork chops into the oven, and you can see we have a lot of meat now. I've been doing a lot of breeding of the cattle, but I realize now that's not needed. So yeah, we will be getting rid of that. I also will not be setting up a chicken farm. I will simply be making a chicken spawner. So same deal again. But we have a whole lot of food here, and I've been going through Pam's Harvest Craft just trying to find all of the foods that have 9 haunches of hunger and 29 saturation. And I've found a few of them so far. I've got the Delighted Meal, the Deluxe Chicken Curry, Sausage and Bread, Hearty Breakfast, Beef Wellington, Epic Bacon, and the Beet Burger so far. And if we look at Pam's, the next one that I want to get, let's see, I still don't think we're far enough. No, on this one here. So right here, the Meat Feast Pizza. So for this, we need to make a pizza first, which is going to take some pork. And this is going to need to be some raw pork. So let's go ahead and get that first. So we've got plenty of raw pork in there. We need to make some dough. So let's get the thing selected. We need to make some dough. And really, that is literally all that we've got. Okay, so we need to get some flour by the looks of it, and I would say probably wheat is going to be the thing that we're going to want to use for that. So let's get some flour. So let's go ahead and make a stack of flour, make some dough. Hello. Dough. Thank you. So let's go ahead and make up some dough. And now we should be able to make our pizza. So our regular pizza, we'll go ahead and make that. Now to turn this into, we can make a supreme pizza, which isn't quite as good. But to make our meat pizza, we need to get meat feast pizza, we need to get some other things going on here. So one of them is pepperoni. So pepperoni takes quite a bit of stuff actually. So let's get pepperoni. What? I just activated the night vision. Ah, so if I press P, wow, okay, so that's pretty cool. So yes, that gives us our night vision effect. All this time I have had night vision on my dark helmet, and I had no idea how to activate it. Well, yeah, I figured that out, so press P and it turns it on. That is nice. So it's activatable. That is really nice. But if we go and to pepperoni, got to remember what we were making here. So the pepperoni, and I think what we want to do here, I don't want spice leaf. I want curry powder. No, curry powder. Okay, so we ran out of something. I am not entirely sure what we ran out of. So let's take a look at the recipe here. I'm willing to bet it was probably bell peppers. And that is definitely what it looks like. So let's see if we have any in our reserves over here. Yeah, we've got 47. That should be enough to at least finish this out. So now let's get some pepperoni again. And again, let's get this changed to curry powder. And that gives us a stack, because I had a stack of curry powder. We've got 6 bell peppers left. Yeah, we're starting to get some of these things a bit more under control. So the next thing that we need is sausage, pork sausage. So this we can use ginger, spice leaf, salt, doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and go to pork, and let's make up this. So spice leaf, I think, is going to be the thing of choice here. So once we get that locked to spice leaf, we should be good. Let's go ahead and make a stack of that. So now that should be everything there. Let's get this. So cooked steak, cooked chicken. Yeah, we don't have a full stack of cooked chicken. And I don't think we quite have enough. We'll use our tofikin as well. So let's go ahead and just get everything going there. So this will be another food, and we have actually exceeded the number of foods that we need to keep everything running. So we're already at 7, and this Meat Supreme Pizza, or whatever it was, Meat Feast Pizza, will give us 8 different types of food that have this monster hunger and saturation. And so I think I'm probably going to take all of these others and put them into our sieving system, but I don't want to put them in yet because the sieving system actually has been causing some problems. We've been overloading the system, and in fact, we overloaded our ME system, and I had to make a 4K and a 64K storage here, and that caused a bit of a problem. So yeah, we've got some stuff that we've got to take care of there with our storage system. But let's see if we can get this now. So everything is cooked. Let's see how close we are. Okay, yes, we are going to have enough. So we should be able to now make our meat feast. Oh, so let's make sure that this is the tofikin first, and then the regular chicken after that, and there we go. 64 of those meat feast pizzas, and look at how much food we have. That is a ridiculous amount of food. Now, by the way, the epic bacon, if we look at the recipe on this stuff, it is bacon or pork chops with dyes. And so I had to set up some stuff to get some dyes. Now, yes, I was bone mealing grass, breaking the grass, trying to get flowers, and I had something pop out of the grass at me. So if we take up here to redstone, yep, there's the red orchid seeds. So we actually get these by breaking grass, of all things. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. But yes, I've got a little bit more cleanup to do down here at the... Oh wow, that was weird. A little bit more cleanup to do down here at the shuttle to get rid of all of this livestock, get everything cleaned up here. I also need to get set up for spawners for chicken and possibly even sheep. I don't know that we need sheep, but that would be a very easy way to get lots and lots of wool. So I may consider that. I don't know. But I'm going to get this all cleaned up, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I got to thinking about it, and you know, we've been here at the base for a long time. We haven't really gone out and about, and I wanted to try something. So in creative, you can click on a spawner with a spawn egg, and it will change what the spawner does. So I wanted to try that here. Now we happen to have quite a few spawners here in the city outside of our base. So I wanted to come out here and see, you know, can we actually change these spawners with the spawn eggs that we've been getting from the Making Life or whatever they are quests. So let's see if we can find ourselves some spawners that I have not taken out yet. So let's see. Looks like this building here is untouched. So, oh man, there is a lot of spawners in this one. So let's try down lower. Okay. We can. Oh, that is hilarious. So we now have a chicken spawner here. Just a standard chicken spawner. So I think we're going to mess around with extra utilities restored spawners today and see what we can do with these, because I know that they have spots for upgrades. Ooh, night slime and pig iron. Nice. But I know that they have spots for upgrades. So I want to see what all we can do with those. So let's go ahead and head back to the base. I'll meet you guys back there and we'll see what we can start doing with this. So before we get started, we need to get ourselves some grid power going. So we did get these 2 lava generators from a quest, and that should help things out a lot. So let's go ahead and grab a bucket, and we're going to go ahead and go place down some lava over here by the shuttle. So I'm not entirely sure where we want to do this, but let's go ahead and grab 4 buckets of lava. And you know, I think we'll just place it here out in front. Oh, I have my glider on. Okay, so let's go ahead and place these into the ground. And then we will place lava adjacent to them. And so currently we are generating 4 grid power. So that is perfect. That will get us a little bit going. Now, I believe the next thing that we need to do, we are going to need to get ourselves some stone burnt, because this is going to be an important part of what we do for the extra utilities 2 stuff. So to get this, we need a resonator. So this takes a resonating redstone crystal, a block of coal, some redstone, and some iron. So yeah, that's not too bad. And the resonating redstone crystals, I think we have seen these before, but they are ender shards with redstone, and the ender shard is this glass cutter with an ender pearl, and that's the glass cutter. Now, I know I needed those for the mechanical users, but I can't remember for sure where else I have used them. But let's go ahead and place this down, and I don't know for sure if we're going to have enough, because I think that we need at least 5 GP in order for that to work. But so I believe we just take some stone and throw it in here. Is it stone? No. What is it? Polished stone. So that we need to make some stone bricks, and then we can make some polished stone. So let's see here. We need 8 GP for this to work. So this is going to stop at 4, and what we're going to need is a manual crank. So we will need to make a manual mill. And so this is going to take a little bit of polished stone. So let's go ahead and grab this. You know what? Let's put in half a stack. So let's go ahead and make ourselves this mill. So for that we need the redstone gear. Nope, I grabbed 2 of them. Oh well, whatever. So there we go. The manual mill. We'll go ahead and set this down next to this thing. It doesn't matter where it's at, we just need to have it somewhere. And we need to pump this guy up to at least 8. And then it will drop back down and we'll see we get a little stone burnt. So yeah, I may go ahead and let this sit. Whoa. That was weird. Even though I let off of the mouse and it is just continuing to go. Okay. Well, I'm going to sit here for a bit and get a little bit of stone burnt because we're going to need this to make some more GP generators for extra utilities too. So I'll see you guys after just a bit. Alright, so I've got 12 stone burnt. That should be enough for us to get a couple of fire mills, which is what I want to make next. So yeah, we're going to need another redstone gear. But these fire mills, we just need to have fire underneath them for them to work. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. And we have our fire mills. Now in here, I'm pretty sure I have a flint and steel. Yep, there we go. So we'll grab a flint and steel and we're going to head back out to the same place again. So we'll come out here next to the lava mills. And we're going to place a bit of netherrack down underground, and actually we need to go another block deeper still. And these actually can be side by side without any issue. So now we have zombies inbound somewhere, or husks. So let's go ahead and grab our flint and steel. We'll light this and we'll place our fire mills on top, and those are now producing power. We are now up to 8 GP, and our Resonator is running on its own now. So it's actually making stone burnt. So we're going to need to get a little bit more of this stone burnt so that we can make a whole bunch of fire mills, because that is how I'm going to make the power for this. So we'll let that do its thing. Now the next thing that I want to do is get some of these upgrades. So if we look at the upgrades here, we have speed upgrades. Now these say that they use 1 GP per level. I don't know, or power penalty 1 GP level 1, and we can put up to 64 upgrades in. The magical upgrade takes 1 GP per level with 64. I don't know what those all say the same thing. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. Well, let's go ahead and make some of these. So the upgrade base, we need the resonator, we need some weighted pressure plates. So let's go ahead and get those. So gold. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of gold. We're gonna make a few of these. So let's grab 8 of those. We'll pull out what we've got in here because, yeah, these are a bit more important at the moment. And let's go ahead and get ourselves, so we need those. Okay, so an upgrade base, and so then we want to make a speed upgrade, gold, and a block of redstone to go along with that. And I'm hoping that this is something that we can put in here. So now this is the zombie, this is the chicken spawner here. So now the one thing that I have seen with these spawners is the disturbed spawners is they are very slow. Make sure that we've got the right one. Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and get down here. We'll drop off this zombie spawner here because we don't need it. And I'm kind of curious if we can change the mob that these are spawning as well. But we can see it will take speed or speed upgrades. And so it says that it is using a power drain of 1 right now. This takes it to a power drain of nothing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this go just a bit more. And I'm going to make 8 of these speed upgrades. Now, another issue that I may have here is the fact that we have down at the bottom of the base a mega torch. And I don't know if that is going to cause a problem or not. You know, this is a passive mob, but I don't think that the game really cares. It is looking at it as it is a mob. So yeah, let's go ahead. We've got our upgrades here. So right now we can see it will not, they don't stack together. What? Oh. What? All of a sudden that's different. I am confused. Okay. Well. Oh, okay, I see. So with this being to level 4, it is going to 4.38 GP, but why can we not go higher than 4 upgrades? That's my question. It says that we can put 64 in. I don't know. Well, we have these magical apples and the Enchanted Ingots. Yeah, we're going to have to get some of that stuff going now. But yeah, this spawner is not doing anything. So I think what we're going to have to do is go somewhere like, let's go out to where our spawners are. So let's head down here. We'll try it out here. So we know that we can get spawners to work around here because we have quite a few of them that are working. So if we place this spawner right here and then break all the torches around it. Let's go ahead and turn on our spawnable spaces so that we can see what is going on here. Okay, so now this should be able to start spawning chickens. I hope. I love the fact that I have the night vision now. Let's go ahead and turn that off and we can see, yeah, very nice and dark there. I'm glad I figured out how that works. Well, that should definitely be able to spawn things. We have grid power, so that's not an issue. It's always on. Yeah, we should be getting spawns. Let's go ahead and put in our upgrades. And nothing seems to be happening. Yeah, always on. And nothing is doing anything. I'm very confused. Well, I'm going to sit here and see if this spawns anything. If not, I guess we will just end up using powered spawners instead of these guys. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, I don't understand for the life of me why the chicken spawner will not spawn chickens. This is a restored spawner here for creepers, and I've put in some speed upgrades, and you can see it is spawning fairly quickly. And so, I don't understand, you know. And these are some type of a special creeper, too. I don't know what is going on with them, but they move awfully fast. But yeah, I don't understand. But apparently that does work. So I guess the thing would be to work on getting some of the next tier upgrades. And maybe looking at a way to automatically kill the mobs. Because this kind of gets old after a little while. Well, I'll be perfectly honest. I've got quite a few fire mills out here now. I'm currently generating 56 GP, but I mean, these are 2 each. This gets really old really fast. So I'd kind of like to make the OP GP generator. But in order to do that, we've got to do something that I've been putting off. So we need to get ourselves a dragon egg. Now, in order to get a dragon egg, we need to make an ender cake. because I don't think that there's any other way to get to the end here. So let's take a look at cake. So the end cake, we need Eyes of Ender, we need regular cakes, and we need golden apples. All right, so let's go ahead and get in here and let's make ourselves some cake. So I'm not sure what we're missing. Carrot cake we can make. I'd be willing to bet it's flour. Yep, it looks like we're minus flour. So let's get some flour. And yeah, that'll work just fine. Just take the rice. And that should be everything that we need then to make a cake, because we should have all of the rest of the ingredients. So we need to make 2 cakes. So there we go. And as long as I'm walking by, let's go ahead and swap some of this stuff around. And crane bait. Drop you off there. Alright, let's go ahead and get up to our applied energistic system, and now we should be able to make this. Oh, we are minus our golden apples, because they're all down here in the fruit. So yeah, golden apples. Go ahead and grab one of those. Oh, that is not the elevator. And there we go, end cake. Now, to use this thing, we need Eyes of Ender. So actually, let's take a look at Ender. Ender. So Ender pearls. Yeah, we've got them all packed away as double, triple, quadruple compressed Ender pearls. So yeah, let's go ahead and unpack a few of those, and then we'll grab some blaze powder. And we don't have a lot of blaze powder. We haven't been doing much in the way of dust sieving, and we might want to. So let's see here. Where would be a good place for this? I suppose right out here. We need like a table or something. Let's see here. Can we make a table? Yes, we can. Okay, so a spruce table. Oh, we need sidings. Oh, no, those need saws. Ugh. Okay. Well, that stinks. I guess in the meantime, we'll just grab a spruce log, I guess. I don't like it. Oh well, it's better than sitting on the floor. So we'll put our cake up here, and you can see there is one slice. So we recharge this with our Eyes of Ender. There we go. And let's see here. We may want to refill our lunchbox. Yeah, we have basically no food in our lunchbox. So let's go ahead. We're going to get some of our good food out of here. So we'll take 5 of those. We'll put them in here alongside that. All right. Now let's go ahead and get up here and grab some arrows. I'm not sure what to expect here in the end, because we might just have a void. I don't know. If we have just a void, I'm in trouble. And you know what? Let's try something else too. So, of course, most people, if we look at extra utilities again, most people would make these angel rings. And you know what? I don't want to do an angel ring. It's not that we don't have the grid power for it, but there's other things that we can do. And so what I want to do is get the wings of the bat from Actually Editions, and this does the exact same thing. Sometimes bats will drop wings. These wings can't really be used to fly, but that's just because they're not powerful enough. To make them more powerful, you can craft wings of the bat. When you have these on your inventory, they will allow you to fly like in creative mode. So we need an Ender Star, we need some empowered diamantine, and we need some bat's wings. Now I believe we have everything except possibly the empowered diamantine. So let's take a look at empowered. Yeah, we do not have that. Let's make sure that we have everything else. Oh, no, we do not have the Ender Star. And for that we need, what was that, Dragon's Breath? And I would kind of like to take some bottles along with me too, so that I can get some Dragon's Breath. Well, I've got a little bit of stuff to get together here to make these Wings of the Bat. So I will get that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we have our 2 empowered diamantine crystal blocks. This should be everything. So, Wings of the Bat. Now, this is supposed to give us creative flight. Oh, that is beautiful. And the fact that we have our speed from our armor. Yes, that is nice. All right. Well, that is going to make fighting the dragon a lot easier. So now we just need to get ourselves a little bit of other stuff. Now, one thing that I would kind of like to be able to do is to set up one of these Telepath blocks there, just in case. So we're going to need a couple more things. So from extra utilities, oops, that I did not get the at. So from extra utilities, we need to make an angel block. So this will allow us to place blocks anywhere. Then we need from Ender IO, we need a dimensional transceiver. And then we need 9 Telepath blocks. So I don't think that I have the stuff that I need for this. So once again, bit of a crafting marathon here. Well, that is rather unfortunate. I cannot actually make my Telepath because I don't have any glowstone, of all things. I'm out of glowstone. Now, about the only way that I can think to get that, well, actually, we might be okay on glowstone. I didn't even think about this. We have been doing all of this ore mining. Yes. Nice. We have some glowstone here. Oh, thank God. Because I was sitting there thinking there is no way I'd have to set up a witch farm in order to get glowstone. So, yeah, we need to make some of these octatic capacitors, but I couldn't. So now, we have our dimensional transceiver, 1 Telepath, and our angel block. Let's go ahead and grab now 8 more Telepaths. Oh, and we are out of those guys now. Oh, why? Well, short of some resistance or something like that, I can't think of anything else that we need to take on the dragon. So, I think we've got it all. Let's go ahead and head to the end. Oh, do I? Okay. Say, I better not have to be hungry to eat this. Oh, and looks like the end is normal. Nice. Okay, so what all do we have around here? What is this? Resonant Endstone. Nice. Okay, well, since we have our bow, let's go ahead and just get up here. This is going to be rather easy. Now, our bow happens to have infinity, so no problems there. Oh, I forgot to do glass bottles. Alright, so can I not get through here? Okay, that's fine, whatever. So, yeah, let's go ahead and grab a little of that. And I think what we need to do is go and set up our Telepath somewhere. So let's go a little bit off to the side of the end here. Not too far out. We'll just go out a little ways. We're going to set up our telepad out here. So we're going to set our angel block directly beneath us. And on top of the angel block, we are going, or on the side of it, I guess, we're going to set our telepad. So let's go ahead and get our telepad in here. Okay. Then we need our dimensional transceiver. Set that here. We will set this guy to receive main base power and do the void. So that should take care of everything here. Now we want to grab our coordinate selector and shift right click on a block. Okay, so we want this to be the end. Okay, now we should be able to place the home in here and teleport. Oh, nice. That is beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and add the end to our dialing device here. That is really nice. We didn't grab a dialing device, but I don't think we really need it. So let's go ahead and get that. And now we need a lot of glass bottles so that we can get a lot of Dragon's Breath. I mean, it only makes sense if you think about it. It's really expensive to get Dragon's Breath otherwise. So I think what I'm going to do, yes, that much, I'm going to go spend a little time in the end and try to get all of this Dragon's Breath put together. We will not really need to use our end cake anymore, because now we can come over here and we can teleport to the end. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to head over to the main island here and get a bunch of Dragon's Breath. Now, I don't know if we have anything outside of the main island in the end in this version. Let's see, 1.10, yeah, shulkers. Were shulkers a thing already by that point? Yes, they were. But it looks like they didn't drop shulker shells yet. I think that was a 1.11 thing. So, yeah, I suppose Dragon's Breath farming it is. I'll see you guys after a while. Nice little trick that I learned from Tango on the Hermitcraft server. Turn on your hitboxes, and it makes it really easy to tell how big this... And actually, let's turn off spawnable spaces, but it makes it really easy to tell how big the Dragon's Breath area of effect is. And you can pick it up a lot easier that way. So yeah, I already got 18 Dragon's Breath. Think about how expensive that would have been normally to craft. But yes, you can see the hitbox there of the Dragon's Breath makes it a lot easier to get. And we can also grab some of these Ender Lilies while we're at it as well. Well, I have completely filled all of my bottles with Dragon's Breath, so I guess might as well come up here and start killing the thing. Whee! It's unknown. Whee! Man, it throws me backwards when I get hit. Yeah, of course you would turn around. You little snot. Should be dead this time. And there we go. Dead dragon. That is one dead dragon. And I suppose we should grab up all of our XP here. 69 levels from that, not bad. And then we'll go ahead. Oh, we got an Infinity Booster card. Nice. And an Epic Shader grab bag from Immersive Engineering. And that gave us the sponsor shader. Okay. Well, anyway, so let's go ahead and get the dragon egg to pop out into the open. And something that most people don't realize you can do is grab one of those torches off of there. So then we'll place down a torch, drop the egg onto it. There we go. We have a dragon's egg. Let's head home. And hey, we beat the game! But we haven't beat the mod pack. Not even close. So yes, that is the end done at least. So yeah, I'm not going to sit through the end credits. So now we have our egg. Let's do something with it. And by the way, take a look at this. Dragon's breath. That is a lot of dragon's breath. So I was able to pick up about 3/4 of a stack every time that the dragon would breathe while sitting on the pedestal. That is by far the most efficient way to get dragon's breath. But let's go ahead and Infinity Booster we're not even going to worry about because we don't need it. The shader, yeah, we're just going to drop that off in there. And let's go ahead and get ourselves the mill. I think that is the dragon egg mill. Yes. Okay, so for this we need an Eye of Redstone. That's a weird one that we haven't done yet. And we should have everything else. So there we go, a dragon egg mill. And if we place this down here somewhere, for now I guess we'll place it right here next to our Resonator and place the dragon egg on it. Look at that, 556. This thing produces 500 GP. Yeah, that is insane. So we have all the GP we could ever want, and if we need to do more GP, all that we have to do is go and get ourselves another dragon egg. Because the dragon fight, not that difficult. So we can put as many upgrades in here as we want, and yeah, no issue whatsoever. So I guess now the next thing to work on is figuring out some of these other upgrades. So let's go ahead back to Extra Utilities. And let's take a look at these other upgrades. So the magical upgrade, yes, we need these magical apples and enchanted ingots. The magical apples require magical wood. Not that big of a problem. We could do the enchanter. Yeah. So we need the enchanter anyway. So let's go ahead and get this. We need a machine block for this. And then where on earth is the enchanter? Is that, no, that's the crusher. So enchanter, where are you, enchanter? Well, let's just take a look at the uses here. Okay, there it is, enchanter. Oh, we are minus an enchanted book. So let's go down here. We've got plenty of enchanted books. Find something that is not very, fire protection. That's not very impressive. So let's go ahead and, let's get up here and place in our enchanted book. We get the enchanter. Of course, we can place this anywhere. So then we need to make the enchanted ingots. We need gold and lapis. All right, so let's grab a stack of lapis and gold. And let's make ourselves a little bit of this enchanted ingots. Enchanter requires a full set of nearby bookshelves or other enchantment boosting blocks. I wonder if that's what these guys are. I don't know what these things actually are. I don't know. Well, bookshelves, that's easy enough. So we have tons of bookshelves that we've picked up in the city. So needs a full set. Let's go ahead and come over here then if it needs a full set. So a full set would be that many. So let's go ahead and grab that. Well, whatever. We should have plenty to be able to actually speed this guy up. So now if we place these in here and then put in our speed upgrades, we need power. Okay. So let's make a dimensional transceiver. Got to make sure that this does not interfere with our enchanting. Yep. Need to set the dimensional transceiver to receive power. There we go. Okay, so now, yeah, it's making these pretty quickly. So I don't know how much GP this thing is using, but it is making these enchanted ingots. So let's take a look at extra utilities again. And we need the apples, which I think we actually have some of the apples down in our food area. Don't have any of them in there. Maybe we put them in the storage area. I don't remember. But let's go ahead and grab our enchanted ingots. And apples. Apple? Yes, okay, so we have 5 of those. Let's go ahead and make one of these then. So, see what the difference is with these guys. So now, currently... Alright, so, let's go ahead and just see. So currently, that's how fast that's going with 4 of the standard upgrades. Let's put in an enchanted upgrade. So it's slightly slower. So 5 seconds per operation there. And this is 2 seconds. So if we put just 1 in here, it's 5 seconds. So what's the difference here? I don't know that there is a difference. Well, we'll make a bunch of these enchanted upgrades and see what they do. Well, this episode lasted a lot longer than I expected. I did not realize we had that much time in this. So yeah, we've got a very long episode. Sorry about that. But I do have now 8 of the magical upgrades, and they do stack together, allowing things to go a lot faster. So I'm currently making more upgrade bases. I want to find out how large of a stack I can make with these. And once I do, I will see how much power we need. Now, obviously, we're already using 72 GP in the Resonator with this many. So we may have to get another Dragon Mill. I don't know. We'll just have to see. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!